Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm sharing another Christmas card, this time using a digital stamp from LTTSdoodles. It's an incredibly cute brand that is selling on Etsy, and well, these images are so adorable. I already shared a card on Instagram using a kitten from their collection, but I didn't film that one, so I thought at least have another Christmas card using one of these digitals to share on YouTube, being this adorable reindeer. As I said, it's from the set Festive Reindeer. You get several reindeer in that set. It's all so adorable, but this one is sort of wearing a pajama, so I decided to go for that and have fun with this one. I already fussy cut it out previously because this image wasn't the easiest to fussy cut out, and so to be sure that I was able to do that without ruining what I already colored, I did it ahead of time, and then I just had to color it in accordingly to use it on a card. So this was my starting point. I wanted to feature this digital stamp, and afterwards, after coloring this, I had to figure out what I was going to do with it exactly. So here is one of my favorite light brown marker combinations. It's just really sweet and I like it. So I did that. If you want to revisit the color combinations that I used, definitely check out my blog post. There you can find everything listed as good as possible. So as you can see, it's a really simple but adorably cute image, and I really love it. So that's why I purchased it. Thanks to being on the design team from Rochelle Anna Miller and doing digitals there, I'm less afraid of buying digitals and just coloring them in for fun. And so I'm grateful for that, because well, digital stamps, that's a whole new world that is opening, and I'm still well, a beginner, I think, but I like it. The lovely thing about this is that you can decide which size you want. So if you want to feature just one image, then you just print it a bit larger if you want to. You can print it tiny to add a lot on one card. The only downside for me personally is that I don't have matching dice, which is logical since you can change sizes and such. So I still need to see whether I'm going to do a one layer card or whether I can fussy cut it myself. So that's the only limitation that I personally find that there is with digital stamps. And then of course your printer, well, sometimes they also have limitations like the weight of the paper that it can handle, or whether it is going to smear when coloring with your favorite medium. But there are so many free digital stamps out there, so I suggest that you just try a free digital stamp out with your printer, with the medium that you prefer, and see whether that works. If that works, welcome to the world of digital stamps, which is lovely, I think. So on to my final color for this coloring, and as you can see, I always started with the darkest color and worked my way towards my lightest. That's how I prefer coloring with Copic markers, but you can also start with one layer of the lightest color and then build up from there. Anything goes as long as you have fun and that you like the end result. That's the most important thing. And again, sorry about the baby hairs that are in the way continuously. I don't know what is up with them, but lately they are just all over. And I cannot tame them. They don't want to stay put. So we just have to look through them. Really sorry. So the coloring, and then it was time to figure out what to do with it. I have this stamp set from Concord and 9. It's called Brushed Stripe Background. I only used it once, I think, and I really love it. I also have this in gravel from the stamp market, and it's a lovely soft tone. So I decided to stamp out this stamp with that onto my paper. This paper is quite large. It's bigger than what I need, but I just wanted to have a bit of wiggle room to decide what I was going to do exactly for my card. So I stamped it out twice, and then I continue with the rest. For the sentiment, I decided to go again with the Christmas words #1 from Hello Bluebird that I've recently got, and then I found this paper. It's the Oceanside from Concord and 9th. It's perfect for the blue that I already used in the coloring, and so I decided to use it for my sentiment as well as a strip on the left side of my card. So I first added the strip a bit larger than what I needed so that I could trim it right to size with my paper trimmer here. And then I could assemble the fa la la. As you can see, I trimmed it out, well, I die cut it 3 times, which is quite a lot for me, because normally I'm too lazy for that. But, well, from time to time, I give in and I go for the lovely building up my sentiment kind of style, because it's gorgeous and it really adds something more to your card, but I am really too lazy. So that's why I don't always do it, but personally 3 layers is gorgeous. So this fa la la, I have used it, well, quite a bit this year. I only got it this year as well, so I couldn't use it beforehand, but I love this script. I love scripty words like this that you can die cut. It's just gorgeous. And I thought with the reindeer that it was quite fun as well. So now I'm adding that stamped out panel, just using some adhesive roller as well. And then I'm going to trim off all of the excess again with my paper trimmer, just right to the size of the card base. And then we can add everything on top and embellish. So first of all, for the image, I decided to go with a bit of dimension as well. So therefore, I am using the Big Momma foam tape from Simon Says Stamp. I could also have used thin foam squares, but this image is quite large, as you can see. So I decided to go with a quick way, just adding some foam tape on the back. And then the la 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 I will just add using some liquid glue. It's always handy if you have some reverse tweezers to help you get everything in place. You don't need it, but it's really a lifesaver. I personally find it so handy, and I still remember the time that I didn't have that, and the moment that I bought it and it arrived and I started using it, it was a lifesaver. It is, however, getting used to that it is like a reverse tweezer, because, well, normally, so that's sometimes still a struggle, but it really helps. So I'm removing all of the backings of my foam tape using a tip that I got from you guys, just using my craft knife for that. You can also use tweezers if you want to, or anything sharp, or retractable needle, or anything like that. And then I'm adding it to my card base. Now, how am I going to embellish? I decided to take these iridescent stars from Studio Katia. They always work, they are gorgeous. There are 2 sizes if I'm not wrong, maybe 3, no, I think 2, oh well, I'm not sure, but enough, there are sizes in there, and it's iridescent, which is always gorgeous. And once I added those, I just decided to add some glossy accents. I'm adding the glossy accents to the heart, the nose, and then the fa la la. And I just love it whenever I decide on adding it to my sentiment, because it's quite an effort to go over everything like that. But I just love the end result that you get from that. It needs some time to dry, but then it's just such a gorgeous glossy finish. I just love that. So that's what I did, and then this card is completely finished. It stayed quite simple, but I really like the addition of the background with these stripes. It gives it a bit more. You can also leave it without. Clean and simple, gorgeous as is. That's definitely a way to go as well. But yeah, that's my card. Again, this is with a digital stamp from LTTSdoodles, Festive Reindeer. and I just love it. So if you don't know them yet, check it out on Instagram. They have a page, and there is an Etsy shop. You will love it, I'm sure of it. So that being said, this is my card for today. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and of course that you like the end result. You can always give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And I want to thank you all for stopping by, for taking the time to be here on my channel. I truly appreciate you all. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much. I'll be back soon with some new crafty inspiration. Bye!